Good morning and welcome to part 3 of tomatoes and hydroponics. Today we kind of have a big moment. As you can see, our seedlings are getting very tangled and are lacking room. So we're going to give them a little more space today. It may require thinning out, and we already know how I do with that. So, keep your prayers with me. And what the supplies we're going to need today are our seedlings, a pencil or a skewer or something to poke a hole into an egg carton. And you want something that, I don't usually get styrofoam egg cartons, I usually try to get paper, but in this case I'm looking for water retention. So, and then of course we'll need our liquid soil mix. So, it's going to be pretty simple. This is going to be our little growing tray. We're going to open up for our seedlings, and it should hold them at about the right height, and then be able to have their liquid soil inside. So our first step is going to be to poke a bunch of holes in here. So, funny, we're going to do 12. Now the nice thing about this is when the seedlings are big enough to transplant into their pots, their hydroponic pots, I'll be able to just cut them out of those without it damaging the seedlings over much. So I think this is going to work out pretty well for us. All right, so now comes the scary part. We're just going to grab a seedling at a time, try to disentangle them a little bit. Okay guys, come on. Obviously I don't rehearse this in advance, but here we go. A seedling with root. I'm going to just kind of hold that open a little bit and push you right on through. And just wind you right through there. And same with you. I'm going to just keep doing this. I always feel like I'm, back in gym class and somebody gave me the controls to pick and choose. It makes me very uncomfortable. I want to choose everybody. I'm not sure we're going to have enough room for everybody, but we'll figure that out. All right. And this will hopefully give them enough room to start perking back up again. I may have disrupted your root. We're going to hang on to you just in case. Okay. And here's another little guy. I need to do some time-lapse photography for y'all, so you don't have to sit here and watch me struggling with these plants. Now, just to be clear, I'm kind of making this up. This is just an experiment to try to figure out how to get these guys into some water, into their liquid soil a little better than this is working. And so you can see those roots are coming out through here. They'll rest in the water, the liquid soil water, and you're not long enough. There we go. And that will allow them to absorb it. So we're now going to add some water in here. Try not to make a huge mess. I'll make a little mess. All right. Now, this is an experiment, so we're not sure how this is going to go. I'm not going to do anything to these guys except for let them continue to grow in case we lose all my seedlings in this process. But I'm hoping that this will be a way that we can get a little bit more growth and height out of them where we're losing room over here. And give them a chance to thrive a little bit. So we'll be keeping an eye on these. I am guessing it's going to be a couple weeks before they'll be ready to be moved on to the next stage. So check back, keep your eye open for gardening videos, and we'll have more for you in a couple weeks. Happy gardening.